Ayun, sige. So, let's start our basic fundamentals ng Java. Ayan, basic courses. Introduction muna tayo. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 lessons for the chapter 1. Introduction ng basic fundamentals ng Java programming. So, actually, itong getting started is hindi siya kasama sa topic. So, ayan. So, start muna natin yung lesson ng Java. So, parang nandito yung environment ni Java. So, yan yung getting started. So, dyan, welcome to this interactive tutorial on Java programming. Yan din, yan, may tips for beginners. Next naman natin sasabihin. So, syempre, unang pag-aaralan kay Java is itong Hello World program kung paano siya i-initialize. So, ito kasi yung default program. So, yan yung default program kapag nag-open kayo ng inyong IDE or development kit ni Java. So, yung default na makikita nyo. So, pwede nyo i-customize. So, pwede nyo palitan yung class main and then yung laman ng main class and then laman ng string arguments and then kung ano yung ipiprint nyo. So, yun yung default. So, si hello world or si class main. So, yan. And then, output niya, siyempre, is si hello world. And the next naman is yung program flow. So, andyan, first is a class. So, yung class na default natin is si main. So, kailangan lang dyan is kung paano kayo magpangalan. So, naming convention yan is big letter and then lahat ng kasunod is small letter na and then i-enclose siya sa brackets. Doon ilalagay yung public static void main. Ayan. So, ito is a default default method. So, hindi yan pwede mapalitan. Ayan, nakalagay dyan. The main method is the entry point of the program. A valid Java program must include this method. So, pag wala yan is mag-error ang program niya, syempre. And then, third naman natin is yung printing statement. So, may dalawa yan. Si print at si print. I think print yung isa. Then, print and so, basta mapapag-aralan natin yan kung ano yung mga different types of print method kay Java. So, ito yung isa sa basic types which is system.out.println. So, na tinatawag dyan nyo ilalagay yung mga statement na ipiprint nyo kay Java kung ano yung gusto nyo ipalabas. Then, kailangan nyo i-enclose sa quotation marks. And then yan. So, lastly, before we end dito sa getting started is ano nga ba kailangan natin i-remember kay Java. So, si Java programs are comparatively long and it takes multiple lines even to write a simple program. For now, just remember that every Java program will have this format. So, yan yung default format niya. So, syempre, every valid Java program must have a class. The main method must be inside the class definition. This will be the starting point of our program. Next, we're ready to learn the fundamental concepts of Java. So, ayan, finish na muna natin yan. So, next natin ang pag-uusapan is itong literals and variables. So, literals and variables. Pag-aaralan natin kung ano yung mga two types of coefficient ni Java. Ayan. So, siyempre, kung yung literals, ito yung numerical or yung single letter, yan, ganyan. So, syempre, literals are fixed values that we can use directly in our program. So, ayan yung may whole number and then negative or positive and then single letter or character. And next, we'll learn about different types of literals. So, syempre, na dyan si integer. So, si integer, siya yung numeric value which is yung positive, negative, neutral. So, tatlo lang naman yan. next is floating point number. So ito, dalawa to, which is a float and is a double. Pwede siyang negative or positive. And then next is a single character and closing is single quotes. And then next naman is variables. So variables, ito yung data type or yung pinaglalagyan ng mga literal or yung input nyo. So syempre, dyan yung variable name to indicate the variable or the data type. It's a data type na pinag-i-storan nyo. So, andyan yung int, double, float, and boolean, and so on and so forth. So, yan yung mga example ng data type. And then, next naman is double variable. Ito isa sa example. So, si double is a variable that is si salary, yung kanyang yung tatawagin. Yan yung parang it is a variable. So, dito i-store kung ito ay naka-initialize. Yan. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys. Si age, yan yung tatawagin para mag-initialize ng value. Ayan. So, si value, si 24 yung value ni age, which is naka-store kay data type na int. So, si int, okay, ito yung int, kailangan magkalimutan. So, pag sinabing int is a whole number lang yan. So, syempre, positive and negative and then neutral lang yan. Ayan. Then, kailangan nyo nang gumamit ng assignment operator. So, isa lang yan. So, equal lang yan. Ayan. Tapos, pwede din kayo mag-change ng variable kay Java. So, limbawa nag-initialize kayo. So, first initialization nyo is si 24 and then si 24. So, limbawa gusto nyo palitan or ayaw nyo kay 24. So, pwede nyo ulit tawagin yung variable na age and then palitan nyo lang yung value which is 18. And then ito na pwede nyo na i-print yung variable. So, kung gusto nyo i-print yung variable, so gamit kayo ng println and then tawagan nyo yung quotation mark. Ayan, kung ano yun, then age, then pwede yung before and after. So, pwede yung age, then plus, syempre, yung variable na age, ilalagay nyo doon. So, ganda siya guys. Delete lang muna natin ito. Hindi mo tanggalin lang natin yung merong ano. Ayan. So, iba ipiprint lang natin yung 24. Ay, sorry. Sorry. Mali. Ba't hindi siya nag-output? Ayun. Dapat mag-print yung page. Ayun, okay. Nag-print yung page na 24. So, ganito nyo siya gagawin. Mag-print yung age. Ayan. And then, halimbawa, gusto nyo palitan yung age. So, yan, age. Then, yung assignment operator, which is yung 24. Wait, natap lang natin. Dito natin pantayan. Age. Which is 25 ngayon, 35. Ayan. Then, dapat ang lalabas yan is 35. So, nagpalit yung 35. So, yan. Tapos, declare multiple variables. Yan. Pwede kayong mag-declare ng different type of variable. And then, yan. So, balik tayo dun sa isa.